اسمي كريستين فرانسيس. My specialty is business coaching and mentoring. والسيشن رح نعملها اليوم هي about the power of mentoring and the impact of mentoring on people in business and in life in general. بدي أسألكم سؤال. شي مرة حدا منكم فكر بنجاحاته اللي عملها بحياته as far as who might have been there around him to support him and push him to achieve what they want?
Who might have been there to support us?
Yeah, during نجاحات انتم مرقتوا فيها.
Every day.
Most of the time الإنسان بفكر إنه he's always victorious on his own. However, if they really think hard, they will realize that there was someone that was present in that moment in life that saw in them something they did not see in themselves at that time, or believed in them in a way they did not believe in themselves. And he really saw through them the potential that they did not see in themselves. So these people are the people who inspire, who guide, and who empower us in a certain moment in life for us to achieve or to make a pivotal transformation in our lives. I want you just to think now about that one person or some people you had in your life. Can you think of those people who really made a difference in your life at a certain level? Yeah? Okay. Would you like to share them? حدا هيك بيقدق
My first boss, the multinational organization I worked for, she was real mentor. Yeah, actually there were several leaders, but my direct manager. So yes, she uplifted my way into approaching and thinking about business and about coaching and servicing others, understanding their requirements and customizing my mentoring or my training or my solutions to upon their needs.
Hello. Okay. Anyone else? Yeah. Coaching and mentoring. Okay.
So, yeah, this was one of the moments, one of those guys who made a big difference in my life, actually.
Hello.
أعطاني a whole new career. Just mentoring, we train you, we get you, but you have to be the basic what it takes to be a person. As I really...
So he kind of brought the best out of you.
Exactly.
Right?
You could see something that I wasn't aware of.
Okay. Okay, so exploring the power of mentoring. Mentoring isn't a new concept. Mentoring has been there for forever. And it's not only for people within businesses or entrepreneurs, or it's for everybody. Can you think of any mentoring relationship that went on through history or even in movies, which is funny enough because if we look at certain movies, you will always really see that there has been a character that mentored somebody else to support and help them. Can you think of any of these relationships? Aristotle and Alexander the Great. Anyone else? Movie characters إذا بدنا.
The Godfather Al Pacino in The Godfather 3 with his nephew. But Al Pacino was the Godfather.
Yeah, when he wanted his.
Gang leader.
Okay. عادل إمام بفتح حبيت. Okay. All right. Some of the examples are Alexander the Great with Aristotle, Plato with Socrates. If we come further to our times, there was Mark Benioff that was mentored by Steve Jobs, and the mentor of Warren Buffett, the wizard, the one that is called the wizard today, actually it was called Benjamin Graham, and he was known as the guru in investments and funds and things like that. In other characters, we have Luke Skywalker. كلنا حاضرين Star Wars, right? مش حاضر Star Wars. Okay, so Luke Skywalker was mentored by Obi-Wan Kenobi, and those of you who saw the movie, what was the role of Obi-Wan Kenobi with Luke Skywalker? تتذكروا? Okay, so basically what Luke was trying to mentor, what Obi-Wan was trying to mentor Luke about is to believe in himself and the force within him. سمعينا كلنا, may the force be with you. So what he was trying to mentor him about is the power and the resources he had within that he needed to trust. And what he was trying also to support him with was overcoming his fear and overcoming failure in a way. And any mentor within the life of an entrepreneur or any business person, or even like your father, people that really mentored you, are the people that really work around these things. So what is the business case in mentoring? If based on the slide before, can we assume all these big minds have put a lot of time to mentor and be mentored, right? In order to achieve certain things in life. So why don't we all think about it and really believe it's something we need to invest our time in?
To mentor someone else?
Either mentor or to be mentored. It's a, it's a relationship, because it has been, it showed with time that people who get mentored once in their life or twice in their life, and they really get the impact out of it, tend to become mentors for other people. So it's a cycle. It's not like, it's not a one way anyway. So اليوم نحن بالcontext تبع BDL عم نحكي عن الانتربرونور, right? So who is the entrepreneur? إذا بدنا نفكر هيك, مين الانتربرونور؟ كيف بيصير entrepreneur?
Many things, but he's a person that he can see something, he can see a problem, and he can come up with a solution to solve it, where others didn't think approach it as a problem need to be solved. He approached it as a problem to be solved.
Okay, and when you have the capability to solve a problem, you are what usually to be able to solve a problem?
An expert.
An expert. So mainly entrepreneurs are technicians who are driven by passion. كان في presentation عن الفاشن قبل بشوي. Okay, and fashion. So basically they are driven by passion to achieve what they want, right? Reid Hoffman, the founder of LinkedIn, he gives a beautiful LinkedIn. He gives a beautiful metaphor about entrepreneurs and people really that go for startups. He says that these are people just throw themselves from the cliff and then try to assemble their airplane while going down, right? So if the entrepreneur is the technician and the dreamer, what is he missing?
Skill.
Most of the time it's business and management acumen. And how does he spend his time? He spends his time working in his business and not on his business, right?
What's the difference?
Working in your business is when you are on the business is when you think from a bigger, on a bigger perspective. Where do you want to take the company? What are the things you want to achieve? No, usually entrepreneurs work in their business because they are so engraved in the startup phase in order to set it up. So this is where the role of a mentor comes in, because a mentor can add and giving them perspective to support them on the skill levels هلا رح نحكي فيهم, but mainly also to support them work on their business. So what is the business case? The business case is the following. Companies start and fall at a very staggering rate. There has been a study that says by the end of the first year, 40% of these startups would fail, okay? In 5 years' time, from 1 to 5 years' time, 80% has the chance as well to fail. And there is also a chance for those companies to fail within the coming 10 years. Hala, this is not too bad, but 10 years is good. Some people move from one business to another. But what really creates the dynamic of a successful entrepreneur? It is the presence of mentoring in their lives. Some statistics and numbers. إذا بدها تمشي. Yes. So اوكي اذا بنقرا نو هاي لي ايه later. اذا بنقرا بس شويه ارقام through research and studies and هيدول researches و studies صاروا برا بنلاقي انه في a high number of percentages of people either admitting to accrediting mentoring for their success, for their remaining in the business, for their financial growth. However, the last one is what is alarming. With everything we know, only 25% of small to medium businesses are using mentoring as part of their growth and approach. So this is what we really need to look at. Now, if we bring all of this into the context of the BDL and why we are here, entrepreneurs survive in an ecosystem everywhere in the world. Okay, and an ecosystem is constituted of 4 main arms. The first one is the infrastructure. Things like, government laws, so on and so forth, you can see them. The other thing that is financing. No one can do anything without financing, right? And the third thing is about the environment we are in. How much is our culture open and ready for entrepreneurial spirits and usually in countries like Lebanon, when we have challenges and everything, this sparks something within the people because there are not enough jobs. They need to be creative about how to make their money. So they tend to become more entrepreneurial. Now, as far as mentoring falls within the ecosystem section that is related to human capital. And why is it important? Because it works on the personal development of the entrepreneur, which actually leads to his business development, which automatically would lead to the economical growth. And these are the factors that we within Mowgli Foundation, it's a mentoring foundation that is established in the MENA region, work around. And why am I sharing with you this? And I have a little movie to share with you. The statistics I gave you already are related to international things. What Mowgli did since 2008 is they have generated our proper statistics that belong to the MENA region, and this is what we want to, really bring into the picture. So, this is a bit of background on Mowgli, but then the figures will start coming out. Mowgli is a mentoring organization that supports entrepreneurs within the MENA region by connecting them with mentors for a 1-year program. So صاروا عاملين programs ب 14 بلد بالمينا region والنتورك تبعهم between mentors and entrepreneurs هي تقريبا 1700 شخص. So basically what are the still running. These are some testimonials. As Mowgli, yes. Yeah. Mentoring, yeah. But we develop mentors normally to mentor the entrepreneurs that enroll in our program.
Train others to become mentors.
In a way, yes. And we connect them with entrepreneurs for a period of 1 year. And during that 1 year, their mentoring relationship is followed through. And this is where we have the statistics from. لأنه we establish contact with them once a while and we see how things are developing, how mentoring is affecting them personally and on a business level. it's an English company that is based in the UK with an office in Jordan and Dubai, and they operate in the MENA region. So if you want more information, you can take the website and you can have a look at it and see if we'd like to enroll. And no, they don't, but they have facilitators like me in Lebanon. So if you want to get in touch with them, actually you can do it straight online. Yani it's not هيدا. So if we look a bit about the numbers, what are we saying? 81% of the people who were mentored feel more confident, the entrepreneurs. 76 developed confidence in their decision making, which is a very crucial criteria for entrepreneurs when they are working. And 68% were able to overcome the fear of failure. And this is what we related to with Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke Skywalker. We are always, I mean, one of the biggest fear in life is fear of failure on a one level or another. This is on the personal level, but remember the three wheels. We said the personal development, which is the development of leadership, leads into the development of the business. And the impact on the business through the surveys and the studies that have been done based on our experience, هن إنه 89% remain operational within the first mentoring year. 71% are more confident to move their business to the next level, which is يكبروا either locally or internationally, or maybe add some products on whatever they are هيدا, or deliver other kinds of services, this way of growth. And 20% of them secure more investment, like have access to VC funds and things like that. And why do you think that is? Because they are able to present themselves better, their vision is clearer, they know where they're heading, and they have the ability to engage people in what they are doing and to believe in them, right? So what is the mentoring continuum? We are always used to people telling us what to do, and either teaching us what to do, or giving us best practices, or coaching us on certain specific skills. What mentoring does basically is giving control to the entrepreneur himself, okay, to be able for him to take his own decision, be accountable for them, and to dream whatever he wants. All he brings in is a bit of experience and knowledge that gets infused in the process. It's like compressing the experience of decades of the mentor, and then moving from where starting from where the other person ends. And how do we do this? It's about creating awareness and learning. It's about asking questions and challenging them and challenging their ideas and sharing their experiences. It's about giving them accountability and ownership on their project, and it's also all about taking action. How do they move from where they are to where they want to be, and what are the steps they need to take? So what are they doing? They're helping him break this huge dream into chunks, into steps, in order to move forward and make things easier. Okay, we spoke about the entrepreneurs. We need to talk a bit about the mentors. Who are the mentors? Mentors are people who aspire and other people trust. So Yoda would say something like, successful you will become when you work with somebody like that. And then it's about listening. Listening is a must. When you mentor people, it's all about understanding and listening. And it's also about giving and receiving. This is when I told you that most of the entrepreneurs that gets mentored usually turn out to become mentors themselves. So mentoring is proving more and more that it is something that is very impactful. A lot of people are recognizing its power, because the impact of it is not simply on the mentor and the mentee on the level of transformation and change, but also it's on their communities, because people will start talking about their successes. They're gonna talk more about mentoring. So it creates a certain culture within an environment that is very well needed for the whole community at large. If you ask any successful person these days what got you to where you are, most likely that he would say, or he would start talking about a mentor that he had in his life that made this change for him. I like to think of mentoring as a journey. a journey that is not all about the destination, because it's important where we want to reach. However, it's a journey where every step of the way is as important as the destination. And why is that? Because a mentor would lose himself in the service of the person he is working with, and he's gonna grow and develop and learn so much. And the entrepreneur, the mentee, is gonna be able to connect to his being, to who he really is, and to the best version of himself. And rarely do we find the time to be connected at that level. It's a journey that every hero takes. However, without somebody standing next to them, they will not be able to cross the line of their fears, of their boundaries, and their own limitation. So my question to you is, when are you going to embark on this journey?
To be mentored?
Or maybe become mentors yourself.
What is the process to be?
You can. There is the process that goes through the association. No. There is the process that you can go through with us, the Mowgli Foundation. If you want to be a mentor, you enter the site and you register yourself as a mentor. And the good news is we have new fundings coming for the region, and Lebanon is on it. So these programs are usually run free of charge for entrepreneurs and mentors. It's just about you being there. And if you want to become a mentor, you can also enroll through the same organization. However, mentoring is something that happens every day. You can find mentors everywhere, and you don't have to be with one. You can have money that can bring this richness and this added value to your life. Thank you so much for being present. Same here.